With winter just around the corner and riding season almost coming to an end, I thought it would only be fitting to do a review of my CRF 125F big wheel. And it's also fitting because, well, it's actually been over 1 year since I have got my CRF 125F big wheel. The first thing we are going to be looking at today is the exterior. Now, the exterior is beautiful. Honda got it right for sure. I love this exterior. And with the 2022 brand new design, I can say that I'm very happy that I got the last year with the design that I have. Although the 2022s do not look that bad, they're just not as good. Also, keep in mind that this review for 2021 also works with 2022, as for the only thing they changed was the design. The second category we are going to be talking about is speed. And this bike actually does pretty decent as far as the engine size. It could go 50 miles per hour, maybe 55 if you try hard enough. So overall, it has speed, but the next thing that I'm going to be talking about is the acceleration, which is how long it takes to get to that speed. It may be able to go 55 miles per hour, but it does take a couple minutes to get there, or I don't know. But this bike does not really have acceleration. You put your hand on the throttle, lay it down, yeah, it's not going to have that much speed. But, yeah. One more last thing. How comfortable is it to ride? Well, it's actually decently comfortable. I get sore on it every once in a while, but again, it's a dirt bike. It's a dirt bike, you're going to get sore. But the seat's decently comfy. The handlebars, it's pretty comfy. Yup, you heard me right. This thing is comfy. Now, obviously, like I said, it's a dirt bike. It's not going to be perfect, but as far as dirt bike goes, this thing is about as good as you can get. The suspension is pretty decent. The overall feel of the bike is really decent. Overall, it's a fairly comfortable bike. And the final thing I want to touch base on is how reliable this thing is. It has never not started for me. Just watch me start it. So crazy reliable. You're never going to have it not start. It starts right up. And another really amazing thing about this bike is the gas mileage. It gets really good mile to the gallon, or whatever you want to call it. I've probably only put like 4 or 5 gallons of gas in there. Well, that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but still, this thing does really good. And especially with gas prices going up and all that stuff these days, it's really handy to have a fuel efficient. So, with all that we have looked at, I can definitely say that I recommend this bike. One thing is, this is a trail bike, not a race bike. If you're thinking of racing this, bike should definitely skip your thoughts. But, yeah, overall, this is a really solid bike, and my only main problem is the acceleration. It doesn't really have that fast of an acceleration, and if that's the thing you want, maybe you want to pass up this bike. I don't know, but if you're not really in the need for that, then this is a bike that you should really check out. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.